Welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Buddhism to explore a timeless concept that's incredibly relevant in our busy lives: mastering your mind. We often hear about controlling our minds, but what does that really mean? Buddhism offers profound insights into understanding and mastering our thoughts, emotions, and overall mental state. Let's explore how you can apply these ancient practices to your everyday life. In a bustling city filled with the relentless hum of traffic and the glow of neon lights, lived a young professional named Maya. Her life was a whirlwind of meetings, deadlines, and social obligations. Despite her outward success, she often felt overwhelmed by the chaos within her mind. Her thoughts were like a stormy sea, constantly tossing her emotions and well-being about. One rainy afternoon, Maya stumbled upon a small, unassuming bookstore tucked away in a quiet alley. Drawn by the calming scent of old paper and the promise of a reprieve from her hectic life, she wandered inside. There, in the corner of the shop, she noticed a book titled The Zen Garden, a Guide to Mastering the Mind. Intrigued, she decided to buy it. As Maya read the book, she discovered that it was not just about gardening or Zen philosophies, but about applying ancient Buddhist principles to achieve mental clarity. Inspired, she decided to embark on a journey to transform her chaotic mind into a serene and focused space. Maya's journey began with her visiting a local Zen center. She met a wise old Zen master named Hiroshi, who greeted her with a gentle smile and serene presence. Hiroshi invited Maya to join him in a small, tranquil Zen garden that lay behind the center. It was a space designed to be a sanctuary for meditation and reflection. Sitting beside the Zen master, Maya listened attentively as Hiroshi spoke about the essence of controlling the mind through Buddhism. Zen master Hiroshi: "Our minds are like this garden, Maya. They can be cluttered with weeds, thoughts, and emotions that disrupt our peace. To cultivate a serene mind, we must practice mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance." Hiroshi guided Maya through the process of mindfulness by inviting her to rake the gravel in the Zen garden. As Maya carefully raked the stones into calm, flowing patterns, Hiroshi encouraged her to focus on each movement, each breath. This simple yet profound activity helped Maya to experience the present moment fully. Zen master Hiroshi: "Mindfulness is about being present, Maya. Just as you focus on raking the gravel, you should focus on each moment in your life. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and gently guide your mind back to the present." Over the next few weeks, Maya returned to the Zen center regularly. Hiroshi introduced her to the practice of compassion, which involved both self-compassion and compassion for others. She learned to treat herself with kindness and understanding, as she would a dear friend. This practice extended to her interactions with others, transforming her relationships and emotional responses. Zen master Hiroshi: "Compassion is like watering the garden, Maya. It nurtures the soil of your heart, helping it to bloom with kindness and empathy. By cultivating compassion, you create a fertile ground for inner peace." As Maya's practice deepened, Hiroshi spoke about the Buddhist concept of impermanence. He explained that everything in life, including thoughts and emotions, is temporary. This perspective helped Maya to detach from her anxiety and stress, understanding that these feelings were not permanent fixtures but passing clouds in the sky of her mind. Zen master Hiroshi: "Embrace impermanence, Maya. Just as the seasons change and the garden evolves, so do your thoughts and emotions. By accepting their transient nature, you can maintain a sense of peace and stability." With time and dedication, Maya found that her once turbulent mind had become a place of calm and clarity. The practices she learned from Hiroshi had transformed her daily life. She approached her work with renewed focus, interacted with others with greater empathy, and faced challenges with a peaceful heart. As Maya left the Zen center one evening, she looked back at the tranquil garden and felt a deep sense of gratitude. She realized that controlling the mind was not about suppressing thoughts, but about understanding, accepting, and gently guiding them. Back in the bustling city, Maya's life continued with its usual pace, but her perspective had shifted. She carried the Zen garden within her, a symbol of the serene mind she had cultivated. Each day she practiced mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance, knowing that the journey to mastering the mind was ongoing. And so, in the midst of the city's chaos, Maya found her own inner Zen garden, a place of peace and balance amidst the storm. Months had passed since Maya's transformative experience at the Zen Center. She had integrated many of the Buddhist principles into her daily routine, but life, as it often does, presented new challenges. Her company was undergoing a major restructuring, and she was thrust into a leadership role she had not anticipated. Stress levels were high, and old patterns of anxiety began to resurface. Maya knew she needed to return to her Zen practices to navigate this new phase with grace and composure. She reached out to Zen Master Hiroshi for guidance. On a crisp autumn day, Maya visited the Zen Center once more. She found Hiroshi sitting in the Zen garden, the falling leaves creating a picturesque scene of impermanence. Zen Master Hiroshi, welcome back, Maya. What brings you here today? Maya, I'm facing new challenges at work, and the old anxieties are creeping back in. I feel like I'm losing control of my mind again. Hiroshi nodded thoughtfully, his eyes reflecting both understanding and compassion. Zen Master Hiroshi, the path to mastering the mind is not about eliminating challenges, but learning how to face them with clarity and equanimity. Let's explore this together. Hiroshi guided Maya through a meditation practice focused on equanimity, which is the ability to remain balanced and calm, regardless of external circumstances. They began with a breathing exercise, visualizing their breath as a steady, unwavering force amidst a storm. Zen Master Hiroshi, equanimity is like the core of a lotus flower, untouched by the mud around it. No matter how turbulent the external world becomes, your inner calm remains unshaken. Maya practiced this meditation daily, visualizing her mind as a still pond reflecting the calmness of her inner being. As she applied this practice, she noticed a shift in how she handled her work pressures. Instead of reacting impulsively, she approached situations with a more measured, thoughtful response. One day, Hiroshi introduced Maya to the concept of detachment, not as a form of disengagement, but as a way to free oneself from the emotional attachment to outcomes. This was particularly relevant for Maya, as her new leadership role came with immense responsibility and expectations. Zen Master Hiroshi, detachment is about engaging with the world fully but without clinging to specific results. It's like planting seeds in the garden. You nurture them, but their growth is beyond your control. Maya reflected on this idea and began applying it to her work. She focused on putting her best effort into her tasks while releasing attachment to the outcome. This practice alleviated much of her stress and allowed her to perform more effectively. As Maya's inner peace grew, she began sharing her experiences with her colleagues. She started a mindfulness group at work, where she taught simple techniques like mindful breathing and brief meditations. The group grew steadily, and many found solace and clarity through the practices. One afternoon, Maya led a session on compassion. She spoke about how compassion for oneself and others had transformed her own life. Maya, by treating ourselves and each other with kindness and understanding, we create a positive environment that nurtures growth and harmony. It's a practice that enriches not just our own lives, but those around us. Months turned into a year, and Maya's leadership role had become a source of personal and professional growth. She continued her visits to the Zen Center, where she felt a deep connection to her ongoing journey. Hiroshi noticed the transformation and expressed his admiration. Zen Master Hiroshi, you've integrated the teachings well, Maya. Remember, the journey to mastering the mind is a continuous one. Each challenge is an opportunity for further growth. Maya nodded, grateful for the wisdom she had received. She understood that mastering the mind wasn't about achieving a final state of perfection, but about consistently applying the principles of mindfulness, compassion, and equanimity. As Maya continued her journey, she found joy in the small moments of life, the rustling leaves of the Zen garden, the laughter of colleagues, and the quiet moments of reflection. Her life, once chaotic, had become a harmonious blend of practice and presence. Narrator Maya's journey illustrates that mastering the mind is a lifelong process, enriched by the principles of Buddhism. By embracing mindfulness, equanimity, and compassion, we can transform our inner landscape and approach life's challenges with serenity. Thank you for joining us on Maya's journey. We hope her story inspires you to cultivate your own inner Zen garden. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. May your path be filled with peace and clarity.